Excuse me for being in the bathroom during this, but it's the best lighting in the house. Um, so I was watching something called A Glitch in the Matrix. It's a show or a movie, documentary. And there's this one part where a guy says uh, that when people say it's a small world, it's because there might be 7 billion bodies, basically bodies, but there's not enough power, like mind power kind of thing, to control 7 billion separate consciousnesses. And it reminded me of this story. Not story, this thing that actually happened to me. Oh my goodness. So I used to be a dancer, stripper, whatever. And I went obviously by a stage name. Um, and there was this guy once that he came in and I only told him my stage name, obviously. I didn't tell him my real name. Um, every now and then I would tell people my real name, um, but not right away. But I didn't tell this guy my real name. So we had been talking for a minute. He was pretty close. We were just chatting, um, and he called me by my real name, and I thought about it, and I didn't tell him my real name. And so I was like, "How did you know my real name?" And he said, "You told me." And I said, "No, I only told you my stage name." And I repeated it. And he said, he's for some reason he swore I had told him my real name. So he thought that I had lied to him at some point which about which was my real name and which was my stage name, whatever. He knew my real name and I had never told him. Um, so we kept talking, and it turned out that he actually knew somebody in high school that looked just like me and had the same name as me. And another time, I was actually on the bus. Some crazy, weird girl came and sat next to me and called me by my name. And I said, "How do you know my name?" And she said, "How do you not remember me? We've been best friends for years, but I haven't seen you in a long time." And I was like, "That's not possible because I just moved to Phoenix like a year ago." Um, I live in Phoenix, by the way. But um, so yeah, so she got offended. She she thought that I hated her. I didn't want to have anything to do with it anymore. I was ignoring her, and now I'm acting like I don't know her. And so apparently she had also known somebody that looked just like me and shared my name. And I just thought that's so crazy that that's happened to me twice. And it actually happened within a year, approximately a year. Those two things happened within approximately a year of each other. And I just thought it was so crazy. I just wanted to share that.